in deep, keep the mindset steady. Builders stacking code like Tetris blocks. Innovators pushing boundaries, no padlocks.
Welcome everybody to another edition of Late Night on Base. Super stoked to bring you guys amazing builders, amazing projects heading on base, and today's no different. We're stoked and honored to have Perion XP on the pod. My friend Amos, how are you doing today, my friend?
Yeah, good, man. Thanks for having me. It's a nice early morning in, well, not too early in Melbourne.
The
where
Aussie
I'm
accent.
That's it, bro.
Vegemite? Is it Vegemite on the docket for breakfast?
Every day, man. I eat so much of that stuff. I got to count my protein macros in it.
Brother, I love it. No, I visited. I love Sydney, and then your neighboring country, New Zealand. Love New Zealand. I like that part of the world. Have a good time there. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, New Zealand is unreal. Like you get there and it's like these just rolling kind of hills and everything. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful area. Glad you like it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So today I'm stoked, man, to have you on and for my viewers to listen, because to me, it's really important for, projects, especially, true builders. I like memes, I like all sorts of things, but there's something different when I'm talking about builders, especially those that are trying to onboard gamers, because to me, I feel the gaming sector is the easiest narrative for the normie, quote unquote, to onboard. I would say NFTs and gaming are the two, and in 2021 it showed that. And your project specifically is targeting gamers who don't know anything about crypto and utilizing a base, which is super interesting to me. And that's how we grow this chain, to the 2 billion users. But for those listening on Spotify, those on Farcaster, those literally YouTube, X, listening to this, Amos, if you don't mind, can you explain to us what is Perion XP?
Yeah, man. So Perion XP is sort of a questing platform to bring Web2 gamers onto the blockchain. That's what it is in really simple terms. And how we sort of do that is we have built a really simple system. There's no seed phrases. There's no gas fees. We're using all of the latest technology with AA wallets and all the things that Coinbase has developed, like Magic Spend Plus, and all this really cool stuff, so that we can essentially reward gamers for playing the games that they already play.
I love it. And I think, like I said, the gaming sector is something Web 2 understands. And I don't know, do you know how many people play Fortnite?
Yeah, man. So in February, 250 million people played Fortnite.
Jeez.
In February 2025. So that is a huge amount of people. It's on PC, it's on console, it's on mobile after they've started to win this war on mobile and the Apple Store. But yeah, 250 million players in February this year.
I repeat, for those, again, if you may not have listened to what Amos just said, or you may not understand, 250 million with an M players that potentially you guys are targeting to onboard into crypto. This is the ability to truly be one of the biggest onboarding mechanisms into on-chain that you'll ever see. And it's something that I don't even know if something like this exists on Base. One of the things I'll say is Base is in need for a gaming blue chip. There's just not one project that has like literally led the charge. And, in my opinion, there's why can't Perion XP be that gaming platform? Let me ask you. So talk to us how it works though. Okay, so you have Fortnite. And you have quests, and the thinking is you have this game, and then you incentivize people to do quests to earn crypto. Walk us through that. Like, is this what Cutthroat Chaos is? Is that the quest, or is that the game? Can you elaborate the process for a user?
Yeah, man. So where this sort of came from is we started doing purely Web 2 stuff. Now, we've always been in Web 3, but blockchain's been such a nasty name in the Web 2 gaming space, because when NFTs happened, there were a lot of companies that sort of took advantage of, I don't know, the NFT craze and what people were thinking. And what they did, they were like, hey, we can charge way more money for giving way less value to these gamers. And you had your Ubisofts jumping in, all sorts of different gaming organizations doing that. So when we kind of bring it back to Perion XP, what we're trying to do there is we're trying to sort of we're trying to curb that. And what we did is we went to the Web2 users and we gave them immediate value. So rather than trying to kind of, I don't know, grift them, take more money away from them, we're like, how do we do this? It's like, let's find these people, let's onboard them into doing these sort of quests. And where it kind of came from is we had about 30,000 people. They were playing Fortnite and they were doing the quests in what we now call kind of old Perion XP. And it felt very grindy. It actually felt very similar to some of the kind of grinding things that you do. And what we did is we just kind of displayed, hey, you need to get 5 headshots, and then you need to do this, and then you need to do this, and then you need to do this. And every day you'd have new missions to do. It was a very sort of grindy thing. And what Cutthroat Chaos has done, it's taken all of the learnings from those 30,000 people that we onboarded that were for a purely Web2 product, and it's taken it to a Web3 version where we actually give the users a hell of a lot more agency to do what they want to do. So we've taken inspiration from games like Teamfight Tactics, where a user comes in and they're here to win some crypto. So a user plays Fortnite, they come in and they're here to win crypto. And pretty much a user comes in and they get served up with 3 different missions. Those 3 missions could be get 5 headshots, stay alive for 50 minutes, win 1 match, right? And they might not be confident that they can actually win a match. So they can get you can jump in here. When you jump in here, you'll be able to see how kind of removed the specific crypto aspects of it. But if you kind of go sign up, actually let's walk through it, man. If you go sign up,
let's do it. Yeah, I'll sign up. So I'm gonna use. Well, let me actually. Can I sign up from my wallet, or it has to be? I have to use email then, right?
Yeah, straight email. Yeah.
Okay,
because again, you're a Web2 user, right?
Got it. All right. So actually, let's just try it. Oh, let me just try this. Actually, no, I got you. I'll sign up for an account. Let's sign up with the pod account. Yeah, let's do the walkthrough live. I think for those listening on Spotify, head over to YouTube and we'll just do the live demo. Live. Okay, use the email. So now it says connect your Epic account. So I'm in.
Cool,
My
man.
wish and awaits.
So yeah, pretty much. I'll walk you through it. I'll be your walkthrough. Click
Let's
the
do
X.
it. You're my guide.
Yeah, man.
All right. So it says here, start your adventure. You have 3 missions active at a time. Pick wisely, boost strategically, climb the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Track your progress. Okay, just continue all these.
Yeah, just click X on the side, top right, and we can get out of that.
Okay, so where would I even begin? This is cool. And granted, I'm full disclosure, I am not a gamer, so you might need to like handhold me to it. I used to be really, but by the way, I used to be really good though at FIFA. I would dominate FIFA. That was the extent of my gaming. Someone tried to play me in FIFA 10. Ooh, I would whoop them. Just throwing that out.
We'll have to add it in, dude. We'll have to add FIFA in. But pretty much what you go is you go straight to your missions. So if you scroll down.
Mission. All right, mission number 1 slot.
Create a mission.
Create mission.
Let's do it.
Guys, live on air on the podcast. We're live demoing Cutthroat Chaos, Perion XP. Welcome to Cutthroat Chaos. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens. So now what?
Some emeralds just for getting in there. So what you can see now is you've got 3 mission cards. You've got get 5 kills in solos. So if you're a solo player, that might be appealing. You got play for 20 minutes in a squad mode. I reckon that's gonna be hard for you, man, because you don't have a squad with you. That's 4 people. And then if you
Probably
scroll down, what else you got there?
glitter and gold.
Get 1 win in squads. I reckon that's gonna be pretty hard for you as well.
I
So
think I think these are all. I think all of them are really hard for me. But let's try kills solos. Let's see.
let's go
I
kills,
don't
man.
know if I don't know if the connection will allow me to play this, but what do
That's
I
all
do?
right.
Just
So
click it?
yeah, so you click that and then you scroll down. I wonder if you can make your screen wider by any chance?
Yeah, let's see. Wider. Let's see. How would I do it? How would I extend this one? I don't know how to go full stream mode on this one while streaming on it. So sorry, I might not be able to. I can
Oh,
zoom
good.
in. That's probably the extent.
Oh, good. Just scroll down. Let's go next mission. So what we're doing here is we're giving you the agency to choose what you want, what you like to do. So if you like to just get kills, if you like to just get headshots, you can go straight in and be like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to grind. That's what I like doing. But also what this does, it actually changes your gameplay. So if you're trying to get kills in Cutthroat Chaos, you're not trying to win in Fortnite. You're trying to get as many kills as you can, get out of the game, and then go again. So it's actually changing your gameplay and giving you more replayability within the Fortnite game. So if you go select goal, that big green button, all right, then we go to the next stage. And on the next stage, you have this option to essentially boost your difficulty, but it also boosts your reward level. So if you go click Ultra.
Select boost.
Oh, yeah, I mean, go for it, bro. So now that's
Did you
boosted.
expect me to do 40 kills, bruv?
Now you got to do 40. So you boosted your difficulty, but you also boosted the reward level that you get. So now you get rare to legendary rewards. If you can see here, you've dropped 3 different rare rewards. If you scroll down, you probably want to try and get a legendary one. So let's re-roll that. Rerolls cost gems, and this scales up. So that first re-roll is pretty cheap. You still didn't get a legendary. You probably want to
I got
re-roll
an
that
epic.
again. Epic's good, but we definitely want a legendary here. Oh, you're gonna have to go again. So the only way you can get gems is with perk, which is Perion XP's token currency. There you go. Mad, you got a legendary. Select that reward, lock that in. And what's interesting here is what those rewards actually are. So you just locked in steal 18 leaderboard points from the top 12 players. So if you actually complete that, you're going to move other people around and move yourself around on the leaderboard. So what's really interesting about what we've done is the game itself is this constantly moving leaderboard that distributes out crypto. So you're trying to first have the agency to play in a play style that you like, and then second, trying to understand there's more than like 300 different rewards. You're trying to understand what game mechanics you're going to utilize to take other people down and boost yourself up. There's buffs that you can get. There's, if you click on, so you start that mission, but if you click on your inventory after you start the mission.
Yeah, we'll try starting it. Let's see. Oh, I have to. It says I don't have an Epic account.
Sure. That's fine. I think from a visual standpoint,
Yeah, for
really
visuals,
yeah.
but it's good to know like this is what you have to do. But if you're targeting Epic players already, so they all are going to have an account.
100%.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's pretty much the mechanics of it. So I think sometimes we say we have created a like gamified questing layer here, but realistically, we have created a game on top of Fortnite. This is a full game in itself with its own game mechanics and everything, and it changes how you play Fortnite itself. So that's obviously really cool. We're continuing to build this. There's energy systems. Everything in here is purchasable by gems, and gems is to save you time, to boost your kind of to boost what you can do. And yeah, that's how, I guess that's also how the whole perk to gems back to perk loop works within this platform.
Yeah, no, it's super clean. The user face is really easy, or it's really visually appealing, easy on the eyes. So these are how you get into these quests, I guess, for the viewers listening. This is how easy it is
Mm.
to get into the quest cutthroat. So now if those players are participating and they're going through these quests and they're completing it, whether it's the kills or whatever, then walk us through it. They earn perks, correct? That's the
Yes.
reward.
Yeah. So if you click the leaderboard tab on the left underneath dashboard,
Uh-huh.
here is the active leaderboard at the moment.
Wow.
So if you
250,000 perk pull.
yeah. So that's for the first 4 weeks. This week is a $60,000 perk prize pool, which is equivalent of 6,000 USD. We've had 7,400 users enter. And then if you scroll down, you've got pretty much the players, and we've got
Wow.
all these players are kind of getting in there. We're still doing some balance changes as we're kind of getting more users to figure this out. One cool fact is we're the third largest game on base within the first 24
Wow.
hours by active
Congratulations.
users and transactions. We're looking for that top spot, but we'll keep on pushing to get there. But also, what you might not have noticed is you are in here. You've already fired off a transaction onto the blockchain from your wallet through our paymaster. You didn't need to sign anything. And when you then go connect your Epic, when you complete missions, you're firing off transactions from your wallet to the blockchain.
Wow. And so then how would they get the cryptos automatically? Like the perks are just automatically in that wallet without them doing anything?
Yep.
So cool.
Yeah. So this is this is using account abstracted technology. It's using embedded wallets, and it's using paymasters so that we can do that. So we're paying your gas fees again, so that you're not having to do all of that stuff until you want to get a bit deeper. And one thing that's really cool is we've had people in our Discord from those initial 30,000 people that we had, and they were so like disappointed that we were moving to the crypto space. And I was like, guys, we've built something really, really cool here. Please just check it out. And they're like, oh no, it's going to be crypto. We're not going to like it. And then they check it out and they're becoming the people defending the changes to crypto in the Discord. So we've had Web2 people actually fully converting into not just
Wow.
utilizing crypto, but then explaining to other people about the benefits of crypto. And how that sort of back and forth went was someone was trying to understand what Web3 is, how it's like a scammy and this sort of stuff. And this guy's like, he was previously saying the same stuff. He's like, it's like having an online bank account. This is where the digital world is moving. And if these guys are going to teach us how to be involved in this digital world, I think it's a really good idea for us to listen and learn from them. And guess what? It's while we're playing video games. So when someone in your community that didn't like what you were doing changes their mind and can explain back to you what your intentions with a product is without you actually telling them what your intentions with the product is amazing. Like that's really, really amazing. And is sort of those early signs of having something really, really cool. Obviously you can tell I'm very excited about the whole thing.
You can tell the passion. No, that's great. That's what you want to see with anyone involved in a project. You want to see the passion, because if the founders, the team isn't passionate, why should, crypto investors or even gamers care about it? Which is why podcasts are a very, integral part of, in my opinion, getting people to understand the vision. You can only say so much by writing stuff, but actually getting on camera is the way to do it. Very cool. And I like one thing I do like too about the whole setup is for crypto or for gamers, you've basically made it in a way where they don't even need to like touch any sort of crypto at all. Like they can play and they can earn and they don't have to worry about setting up wallets. Everything is handled for them. And that's the seamless transaction that's going to help the normies, quote unquote, come into this space. So kudos to you for thinking that way.
Thanks, man.
I love it. So let's turn to you as a person, because I think it's important for any team to talk about the people behind it. What's your experience, I guess, in obviously you're creating a gaming project in Web 2, coming to Web 3. What's your experience in the gaming world?
Yeah, man. So I've been a long time gamer. I've always played games. Back when I was I don't know, 4 or 5 years old, I couldn't read yet. And one of the first games that I had was Pokemon. It was Pokemon Red. And I couldn't read at the time. And there was this mission or part of it where you go through this cave and the cave's dark. I couldn't read, so I didn't know you had to get flash to then go through and light up the cave. So I've walked through this cave back and forth until I finally got to the end of it. And it's taken me like days to do as like a 4-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And I think that that's probably a pretty good explanation of how passionate I've been about kind of gaming from a young age, but then also how persistent and problem solving I am as a person, because that's kind of demonstrated there. Then fast forward a little bit, I got into Call of Duty and then League of Legends maybe when I was 16. And when I was 17 or 18 in League of Legends, I used to boost people's accounts. So boosting is extremely frowned upon now.
What exactly is boosting? What exactly is
right.
that for non-gamers?
So it's sort of gray market where someone gives you login details to their account. You take them from bronze up to diamond or platinum, and you increase the rank that they're at. You're not boosting their levels or anything. You're boosting how they appear to other people. In League of Legends in particular, there's this thing called Elo Hell, and people believe that they're in Elo Hell because they've got trapped there. But realistically, it's because they suck. Like that's how it is.
Simple.
So yeah, so they pay for someone to get them out of Elo Hell, and then usually they sink all the way back down, and then they do it again. So it was a great little business model. So when I was at school, I'd get, I don't know, $150 to do 2 weeks of playing on someone's account while I was doing school. And it was something that I was doing anyway. I was already playing League of Legends. It was something that I loved doing. So to get paid a little bit of money for the amount of time I was sinking into it was really, really amazing. And as you've seen, we have a very similar thing in what we're doing now, where it's play Fortnite, win crypto. It's a very similar thing on a larger scale to what I was doing back then when I was 18. So yeah, that's a little bit of experience with me kind of in Web 2 gaming, and then into Web 3 gaming. I got a girlfriend and stopped playing games for a while. Got back into it during COVID, and then found Axie Infinity. I got absolutely obsessed with Axie Infinity, and I had a goal
in 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was really popular back then.
I had a goal of getting to the top 1,000.
Did you?
So
Did you make it?
yeah, I did better than that.
How far did you go?
I ended up getting to number 1 in the world.
Oh, wait, you're the number one. You were the number one player at one point of Axie Infinity.
Yeah,
bro, congratulations. That's insane. I feel like I'm honored. Like we have at one point the number one player of Axie Infinity on Late Night on Base. I've made it in life, mama. Let's go.
Yeah, man. So that's how I really got into the Web3 gaming side of things. And yeah, this is really what I want to see happen. Like I want to see the kind of financial kind of layers built into these games. I think it's really, really cool. I love Ready Player One. Ready Player One is absolutely incredible. To have people's digital identities and be often more valuable than their kind of physical identities in this sort of metaverse like space. When I see Axie Infinity, when we saw all these NFTs being linked to people's Twitters and stuff, and starting to have these crossovers of finance and identity kind of using blockchain in a different way, I thought it was incredible, man. I thought it was really, really incredible. Back to that Ready Player One piece, what's so interesting there, and what I want to become a reality is that ability for, I guess, someone to have so much value in the digital world. And I think blockchain enables that. I think blockchain for gamers is just so valuable to kind of get to that space.
Absolutely. I think it's powerful. I think it changes people's lives too. It gives opportunity for those that
100%.
may not have had the ability, because everyone has different or dealt different hands in life. And I remember Axie Infinity, especially, I wasn't too familiar with the game, but I know it did really well in 2021, especially in Southeast Asia. And reason being is, some people lived off of that game for them to live, and to supplement it. And that just shows the power of crypto gaming, the ability to change people's lives, to do something that they love. Like, you loved doing what you're doing, you can tell. So I think giving people, and it's a massive network which is Fortnite. So there just needs to be that one layer to, and maybe that's you, to be that bridge to get them on chain, and then they won't leave because they're actually monetizing and incentivizing themselves. Let me ask you this though. Two last questions before we wrap things up. Number one, though, is you guys decided to come onto base. Why?
I mean, it's the fastest growing EVM chain. So that's piece one. And then the real kind of kicker was the Trump administration and the kind of, I don't know, how that's actually going to affect base, and a kind of prediction for a token launch later this year is sort of where we're thinking there. I believe a token launch from base is really going to kick that system into overdrive, bring a lot of attention and a lot of noise, and then regulation in the States is going to be amazing for it. So that was our initial sort of call for that. And yeah, we hope that bet on base pays off.
I think I'm not a betting man, but I think you made the right choice. I think base is just the flywheel effect. I mean, it's led by Coinbase, which is, the SEC just dropped charges. It is the number one, financial institution in crypto in the world, in my opinion, especially in America, tied with all the regulators. It's like the de facto leaders, publicly traded company. So a bet on base is a bet on Coinbase. And, they're just some of the smartest builders, entrepreneurs coming onto this chain. And unlike, Solana and some others, where it's truly PvP, base is for builders, and they give people more leeway to see things develop, which is going to be very critical. So well done on that. And then my last question to you is, let's think for a second. It's 1 year from now. It's February 2026. Between now and then, where would you like to see Perion XP?
Yeah,
what
man.
milestones?
I'd love it to have multiple games and be a platform where gamers can play their favorite games. So I want it to have League of Legends. I want it to have Valorant on there. I want it to have CS2 and like Apex. I want gamers to be able to go there and essentially participate in communities or guilds where they're able to kind of game together, make friends together, and have this thing which is a monetary pull, all pulling them together to compete and have a lot of fun. I want it to have 10 million active users at the very minimum, and those users be kind of working together, utilizing the perk token. And I want us to be able to build more games than Cutthroat Chaos onto that are all introducing these Web2 users to blockchain in different ways. So we're currently doing a very simple model around, perk buys gems, gems buys time, and then that, or buys time / leaderboard points gives you perk. It's a really simple model. When we start integrating games that include NFTs and marketplaces and all this sort of stuff to those Web2 users, once they're already familiar with the blockchain stuff. That's what I want to see, man. I want to see these guys using blockchain. I want to see, I know we always talk about banking the bankless and this sort of stuff. We saw that when we were in Axie Infinity, because what I didn't say is, yes, I was number one in the world, but then we took all of that information. We did a guild. We had 60,000 people in our Discord, and we had people playing at Axie Infinity for us, making, I don't know, it was something like $60,000 a year, if that was like annualized from the Philippines, right? So we had people sending us, hey man, I like just bought a house, and here's like, here's my daughter, here's my family, here's my jerseys with Perion, because we love you guys so much, that we've got this all made over here. And where our basketball team, our like three-man basketball team is, I don't know, loves Perion as well, because you've been able to kind of like sponsor us to play more and sponsor our equipment and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that piece is really, really important. So that's just the beginning. 1 year is not far away. And I think that's large goals for the year, but beyond that, even further.
Amazing. I mean, that's powerful words that you just said, literally changing people's lives. And you have the blueprint of what to do. And I think again, I'm not a betting man, but if there was someone I can bet on, I'm very impressed, honestly, by you and your mission and your passion. So can't wait to see it all transpire. Amos, thanks for coming on the pod, man.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a pleasure. Guys, if you're on Spotify, head over right now to YouTube. We're going to make sure to have Perion XP's information, not only for their app that you can go and check in the gaming platform, but also the X account, so you can learn more about what they're doing. Also, we have Late Night on Bases information, X information, Farcaster as well, so you can learn more about me and what we're doing. And if you haven't done so already, just like and subscribe to this video. It literally helps me produce more bangers on the regular. Guys, until next time, this was the podcast with Perion XP. Catch you later. Peace.